Hear ye, hate is now in session. And you're now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your life. Shout out to all the listeners, man. Shout out to his food.
It's a Philly.
Yeah,
get out the way. It's
regular, degular. Sometimes you gotta eat good. You feel me? Regular. Shout out to all the listeners on all the platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, fucking Apple, whatever you listen on. We rock with you, and we appreciate you, and we want to say thank you.
Thank you.
And as usual, we're gonna start my man Palm.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, it's all good.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Palm. Today, I'm Jared Duggan. Got bench players talking like starters. I hate it.
You hate it.
Today I'm be Lord Baelish, man.
Oh, shit. God damn. I think today, y'all know me. I'm going to be the Mad King. It's wildfire on all these bitches. Wildfire. Yo, first of all, niggas is like, Colton, what do you plan to do to stop the people from wilding out? Wildfire. First of all, bring me your dad's head, Jamie. Second of all, wildfire these motherfuckers.
Wow.
It's the last season, right?
It's the last season.
Ooh,
A lot of crazy shit might go down. Let's hear some. So we can get into what y'all want to do first. Y'all want to get into who y'all think gonna die. Y'all want to get into
we can get to
who y'all think gonna win the throne. Y'all gonna get. We can also get into conspiracies. Who y'all think gonna die?
I think a lot of people gonna die this season, man. I think this season is gonna be.
I just need as much depth.
It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of death, man. I see Sansa dying. I see Cersei dying. I see
Arya dying.
Yo, I see Bronn dying.
I see Bronn dying.
Bronn, oh man.
Bronn. I almost switched my hater name to Bronn.
And I love Podrick, but he gonna die.
Podrick.
He might die.
You know who I think might win the throne though?
Who?
My man, we was talking about it yesterday. My man Gendry.
I feel like everybody. I feel like everybody giving the throne.
Yo, he's Baratheon's son, right?
Nah, I think he's the Mad King. Remember when Cersei was going around and killing all the babies, and then it got him out of the town?
He's Robert Baratheon's son.
Yeah,
he's Baratheon's son,
but
and that would make
the Mad King, right?
No. That's the
Mad King is the king before.
That's who they was pretending was Tommen's and all the rest of their dad.
No, but Gendry is somebody's bastard.
He's Baratheon, Robert Baratheon's
But
bastard.
Cersei was married to Baratheon.
Baratheon, yeah, she was married to Robert Baratheon. She was trying to kill him because he could have became the next king.
That's crazy. So all their kids wasn't their kids.
All their kids wasn't their kids. Niggas just had other kids. But yeah, he got royal blood. Yeah. And not only that, but he's part of the stag shit, right?
Yeah, and he knows
I feel like
all the weapons.
I feel like everybody,
nice with the weapons,
everybody's like presuming that a human is gonna take the throne.
But that's I'm on that wave.
I'm
on the opposite wave.
I'm not on that wave.
The Night King wave.
The Night King is about to take this throne, my nigga.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this.
Y'all want to visual this? Go ahead. I'm
tell you this.
I'm the guy.
The Night King is gonna get close to taking the throne. He's gonna smoke a lot of our favorite characters. A lot of our favorite characters are gonna die. They gonna get close. But I'm telling you, somehow, some way, they gonna pull through.
Okay, so I got two different conspiracy theories that the show could go, right?
I think
this is what that's one of them. My Division Me quest that I have that I will want to happen, which will get everybody tight, is basically the battle happens, everybody gets fucking washed.
I think Jon
Or the battle happens, they kind of don't show us that everybody gets washed. Like it like cuts to like the very, very end, and it's like a very close zoom in on the throne, and then it starts zooming out, and then you see the Night King on the throne, and then it zooms out more, and then all our favorite characters are White Walkers with the Night King. Everybody is just a White Walker now.
I'm just saying
he takes the throne.
The White will inherit the earth,
or he's close, like you said. He about to body somebody, mad important, and Bran hit the eyes will roll behind his head into the Night King, sacrifices himself, and Bran is the Night King. Bran somehow becomes the Night King by transferring his consciousness into the Night King.
Either the Night King is gonna take the throne, or that nigga's gonna be about to wash something. And Jon Snow is gonna come through with that motherfucking
with the sword.
Nah. Jon Snow.
They might. Bran might have to help.
Jon Snow out of here, bro.
I think what might happen. I think Bran might try to warg into the Night King. Realize the Night King is on some next shit, and he can't really control him for that long. But he's gonna also see that maybe there's a time frame where he could stop him, and that might be the moment they use.
I don't know how. I don't know
though.
I think Jon and Khaleesi's out of here.
You think so?
I don't know how.
You think so?
I just don't know how. But I think they're dead, bro.
Ah, fuck. I think
she's
not both of them survives. I think one of them
You
survives.
think one of them survive? Okay.
I don't think both of them survive.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right, so let's do this. Your final three.
Final three to make it through.
And they got to be one kingdom now because everybody dead.
Arya, Tyrion.
Y'all gonna be surprised if my final.
Arya, Tyrion. I don't know who the last person is. It could be Dany or it could be Jon. Could be Daniel. And like with the Tyrion shit, if you could also swap out Tyrion for like Jaime, or if they really want to piss us off, Cersei. Because I know that I feel like a Stark is gonna survive. I feel like a Lannister is gonna survive.
I don't have a final three.
And I feel like a Targaryen is gonna survive somehow. And Jon and Dany are the only Targaryens.
I don't have a final three. I have a final four.
I think it's 4 because I think Gendry's gonna survive also because they need somebody from all 4 of the different kingdoms to survive.
It's going to be the Night King. And
Okay.
the dragons.
And the dragons. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. I got all right.
What's up?
I got
Gendry.
Gendry.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I got the Night King making it.
Okay.
I got
I don't think the Night King is dying, man.
he's not dying, bro. It's over for that.
Dying? What, man?
He dead already.
I'm the king.
I got Gendry, the Night King. Let's see who else. Alright, this one's gonna be random. We got Brienne of Tarth.
Nah, that's not random. She's a god. She's a god.
I got Tarth.
Tarth, man. Damn. Oh, what about Samuel Tarly, man? Fuck. He's gonna survive. I think he might survive. You think he's out of here?
He's lunch meat. He's a fucking ham sandwich. He's fucking done.
Get that guy the fuck out of
Get
here.
his fat ass out of here.
Oh, man. You think Reek is gonna get redemption?
Reek? No, fuck him.
There's gonna be no redemption for Reek? I think they're gonna try to do it because we hate him so much. No, he's gonna die a slow death, but that's what I meant. Like, it's gonna be like one of those redemption. Like, I'm trying to.
You know what I just thought about?
What's up?
Joffrey the White Walker.
Yeah, fuck Joffrey the White Walker, man. You gonna smoke that?
What he gonna do?
Smoke
He
that?
couldn't
nigga.
I just want to see him as a White Walker. That's it. I just want to see it.
I just want to see it. Smoke that nigga mad fast. He gonna get smoked so
This is
fast.
gonna be mad funny because you know how Game of Thrones be like mad dramatic, so he'll be like, so this is gonna he's gonna point to him, right? And he's gonna be just a random warrior just gonna walk up and just poke him. And then the fight just gonna continue.
I was thinking more the dragon just gonna fly by.
He don't get no dragon. He don't get no dragon. He don't get no dragons. He don't get no dragons. He get foot soldier death even after death.
Honestly, I want the fucking Night King to win.
Oh, my fourth is Arya.
Oh yeah, I think Arya's gonna survive, man. The many face.
But I think she's gonna die. But I'm hoping she survives. I think she's gonna like pretend like she died because the many face gods, nigga. She gonna come back like, nigga, I was this person the whole time, nigga.
Wow, Arya sits on the throne of somebody else and then just peels off the face.
Arya's the Night King. We think the Night King win, and she peels off the face as Arya, nigga.
Can you do that? Can you steal their face?
Yes.
Yo, I was thinking.
I think they literally the many face god could take any
like,
face.
I'm not a fan of like black versions of shit, but like. Niggas of Thrones, nigga.
Niggas of Thrones.
Oh my god, son.
Game of niggas.
Tyrone of Jackson.
No. You're Tyrone of House Jackson.
Jaquan of House Brownsville. They wildin', son.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I fuck with that.
I fuck with it. I like that shit.
John of the pink houses. Yeah, oh shit would be crazy.
I like that shit.
I I like
shit
it.
Might be
Pookie of East New York.
Of East New York,
like
damn.
And then the White Walkers is really just white people. Just coming to colonize.
Gentrification.
Yo, that would be crazy.
I like that shit.
And it be just them putting their hands up and like taquerias and like coffee shops and
That
stuff in the hood.
Man, yoga studios.
Like, oh
You just see stores changing that shit. That shit would be fire, son.
That shit would be mad fire.
That shit would be wild fire.
I think we just made something. We gotta hold that down.
Yeah, that ass.
That
That's to like Vice. They the only niggas.
They the only niggas willing to actually have something called niggas
on Netflix.
I like that shit.
Yeah, I like it, man.
I really do, son. Jerome of House Jackson.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
That nigga gonna be the lead character.
Oh, he's definitely a bastard.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna be Smith of House Brooklyn, father of pit bulls.
Father of pit bulls.
The bringer of rhymes.
Breaker of rhymes. Procure of podcast. Niggas just be out here wildin', son. Be like, I'm gonna just be like Baelish, make my own sigil, nigga. Like, fuck it, nigga, we here now.
Yeah, nigga, what up?
Niggas is wildin'.
I don't even think there was a person in.
You would just be Palm.
It'll be
you would be a wildling, bro. Yeah, nigga, Palm would be Raider Mance, nigga.
I would be like,
on the other side.
Nah. I got who would be your character in like Niggas of Thrones.
Okay, I gotta think about my character like Niggas of Thrones.
I would dad be the leader of the Wildlings, nigga.
Yeah, the Raider Mance.
Torment? Yeah, nigga, Raider Mance.
Nah, he'd be Raider Mance.
Raider
nigga.
Mance. So I'm like, I used to live inside the wall. Sold too much crack.
Niggas was like, we either going.
Now we out here.
Now we all on parole out here, nigga. We all out here.
Fuck inside
nigga, the wall be jail, basically.
That ass. Fuck inside the wall.
I'm gonna probably be like a reform Ramsey.
Reform like you used to be wilding, but now you doing better.
I'm doing better. Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just in the army trying to fight for
I'd probably be like a Jamie type nigga that don't fuck his sister. Like, I feel like I would have like some type of honor, and then niggas would want me to wild out, and I'd be like, I can't do that. That's my man. So they'd be like, yo, you gotta raid the wall, nigga. Raid a man, so them is wild.
Would you be a character aiming for the throne, or you just would be like?
I think
squad.
I would be squadding up. I don't think I would be aiming for the throne.
I think my squad would end up linking with your squad
because I'll be trying to tear down the throne.
Yeah, I think on the inside, I'd be like, I think I agree with that shit. Like, we gotta get this
we
nigga
be on the
out of
outside
here.
like them niggas.
Yeah,
they not even.
Like, I would think I would defect and take most.
I would definitely be a Kingslayer ass nigga. You heard me?
Get banished.
I would definitely be a Kingslayer ass nigga.
Yeah. No. This would be my character. I got it. This would be my character, right? So I'm a nigga that was like mad terrible to like the people or whatever because I used to work for the king and the kingdom or whatever the case may be. But now I'm starting to learn and I realize that the kingdom is treating the poor people terrible and I was part of this. So now I'm trying to get the king to do right. That's he not doing right. And now I got my own little followers in the city and in the army that I'm like, look, I'm about to be out, nigga. We gonna live in the wall. We gotta
go live outside the wall.
And then wait though, them crackers is coming.
Them crackers is wild.
Like, don't worry. I think my man Palm got the wild. I sent him a raven over there.
That's a fact.
We been outside the wall like, I don't know, man. Hov and Kanye had a better throne than this.
Nigga, I think my story would literally be me. I work for the king, and I'm like probably a knight in the army and shit, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta hold it down for the people. I realized that nigga's batshit crazy. He trying to bring all the white people in, and I'm like, yo, you kind of wilding right now. And he like, yo, I'm about to raise the rent on all the niggas, man, all of them.
I really thought about like the whole like universe there.
Yeah,
I was just
it would
like,
be crazy.
Wow, me and all the wildlings, we stole all the Nike out of the kingdom. So wildlings only wear Nike. Everybody else in the kingdom wear Adidas and shit.
And mad crazy
and we
shit.
just sitting outside like.
And then
I link with y'all. I'm like, yo, we need our own shit. And y'all like, nah, but let's put Nike on it.
Let's put Nike on it. Nike flag.
So that we have our wall because y'all gotta realize that now we gotta build our own.
We gotta build our own.
I'm just like, nah, we stealing they shit. We're stealing it. We're not even paying for it. We're stealing it and we're making it ours. We're gonna call it what we want to call it.
Because Torment and Jon Snow had mad beef, so I think that's.
And then I gotta have like a random scene where I find somebody. I'm just like, yo, I don't work for the kingdom no more. Here's my Adidas. You can have it. Nigga gave Brienne the sword. He was just like, here's my Adidas. I don't fuck with this no more. I realized they be wilding in the kingdom. I'm about to go on the wall.
But then you know what's crazy? We gonna find mad father stretch my bands.
Damn, that's a fact.
And that'll be the new uniform. Oh shit! And then
we just figured it out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Niggas are thrones. Mm-hmm. Niggas on thrones.
Yeah, and then we invade the mainland. It's like, look, look, my niggas.
Them crackers is wild.
The crackers is coming. We seen them. They on their way, my nigga. I seen Starbucks, nigga. They got a fucking.
Y'all think they can't swim?
Nigga, they could fucking swim. They got this White Walker named Michael Phelps, nigga. You should have seen this motherfucker.
Anytime they swarm niggas, like the niggas come up with like Argyle sweaters and shit, and they're just like, where do you guys get off? Where do you guys get off?
What about black on black crime?
What about black on black crime, guys? Oh shit, they turned him into a white.
Do you know who my dad is? Do you know who my dad is?
You know who my father is?
First of all, how the White Walkers want bad money, then they start working for it.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick. Hey, come here. Let me speak to you about generational wealth.
I want a job at Starbucks. I own a Starbucks here. Just opened up.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, we did it. It's the greatest show of all time.
This is a great idea. It's a great idea. I like it.
Yo, HBO, call us.
Hit us up.
Hit us
It's
up,
all
man.
workshopping.
Niggas are thrones, man.
Niggas are thrones.
Niggas are thrones, man.
Showtime, if you want to compete.
Yo,
Hey, if y'all want to compete, man.
Yo, look. Netflix, man, I know, because then we can show nudity and just throw random sex scenes.
Mad sex scenes. Mad random sex scenes.
Netflix.
It won't be no
Listen,
incest, though.
Netflix,
That's just be no
Disney on your back. Call us.
Yeah.
Like we can make one like incest type joke, but it's gonna be like the black version where somebody's like, yeah, I think I'm about to fuck my cousin. We like, nigga, the fuck?
What you doing?
The fuck do you think this is? Nigga, what?
Or it do be some shit like that happening. And we get the niggas
the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, go to the wild niggas. And y'all got them niggas just beat them niggas and make them slaves and shit.
Train this nigga.
And then when we was like, it's dead ass yo!
They gonna bring the nigga outside and be like, they thought we was what? Train this nigga. Train this nigga.
We wild, but nigga, that's
Wild, bro. Like, nah.
He nasty.
That's hilarious. Nah, that's hilarious.
Ooh, I check gotta be wild.
Niggas throwing some shit upside in the background.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You be chatting that shit walking through the wall and shit. And somebody gonna be like, I swear I heard this somewhere before.
Yo, nigga, you know how like in Battle of the Bastards, how the Ramsey had the flayed men like in the middle of the battlefield? Like, nigga, we just gonna have mad Adidas on fire, like just hanging like in the middle of the fucking fields. Just mad Adidas shit, just burning, son.
And then mad pieces of paper with like white words on it, like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Impartial.
And before we start,
just 5 bags of kale just on fire.
Before we start every battle, somebody walks up to the front and lights up the white on fire like a casserole. Like a nigga like, what you finna?
And we like, yeah!
Niggas gonna be on the other side like, no, not the casserole.
Not the casserole. No, not the casserole.
They burned the fucking casserole.
Niggas can do the scene.
Was that even fucking biodegradable?
Oh my god. Son. Oh my god.
I don't even think that kale was organic.
niggas just be in the battlefield doing mad shit white people hate, like triple bagging groceries, nigga. Like, yeah, mad plastic. I ain't bring my own tote, bitch.
Yo, these guys are killing the fucking environment.
Oh my god. The battles gotta be mad funny. Like, we gotta throw like seasoning at them and shit and like slap the shit out of them. The battles just gotta be mad ridiculous.
Yo.
You know what it is? They probably just gonna be able to throw money at niggas.
Yeah. And niggas gonna stop like, bro.
Oh, nigga, is that coins?
Is that
coins? What we gotta do for these coins?
Nah, we too advanced. Niggas gonna throw money. We gonna be like, you don't got Bitcoin?
Like, it's options gang over here, nigga.
Cash at me, nigga. You ain't got cash.
Cash at me, nigga. The fuck? You got Apple Pay?
I know about
Oh
y'all.
my God!
Yeah.
White.
I know about y'all. Ain't no gold in that Federal Reserve. That's wallpaper. It's the wallpaper.
Oh my God!
Speaking of Adidas, though, your fave, she just signed Adidas to her.
Who?
The Queen.
Oh yeah, of course.
Beyonce?
Of course.
Yes,
Of course.
Adidas signed to Beyonce, like, I don't know, multi-million-dollar deal.
Oh yeah, they did.
Beyonce is paying them to do stuff for her. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess that's how that would work. I don't see.
Yeah, Beyonce don't sign with nobody, bro. They sign with her.
Yeah.
So,
but the crazy shit about that whole shit was that she, like, they said she walked out on a meeting with Reebok because it wasn't enough representation.
Yeah.
So she went to the owners of Reebok and said, "Okay, I'll fuck with y'all."
Wait, what?
Adidas owns Reebok.
It's only because in that moment the room had more black people, so she probably was like, "I fucks with it."
They was like, all right, look, get the niggas in
Get
here.
the niggas in here. Are you fucking serious? Go find Reggie.
Marcus!
Where's Reggie?
Marcus!
Where's Keisha? Because she wanted representation.
John, we know you're a janitor. We need you to get a suit and come into the conference room tomorrow.
Don't worry about the goddamn suit. Don't worry about the goddamn suit. Corey,
come on. Give him Adidas gear.
You know, Corey's pissed off. Come, I'm not giving him my goddamn suit, Marco. I'm not giving him.
Give him your fucking suit. Beyonce's gonna be here in 5 minutes. Give me your fucking suit. And then you got John in there like, oh shit, it's Beyonce. Nigga, you were supposed to be the CEO. Nigga, shut up.
Beyonce. That's the only funny shit about that shit, though. It's like you walk out on Reebok to go into the meeting with Adidas, and it's just like, if there was no representation in the Reebok meeting, that, granted, I know it's a subsidiary, so it's a company that runs on its own. But I would have a problem with the parent company, like, not having that type of, I don't even know, like, authority over there to maybe have a representation.
I feel that. But maybe, like, on some real jokey shit, like, maybe Reebok is the white brand in their eyes, and Adidas is the more, like, we gotta, like, cater to everybody. Maybe Reebok is the subsidiary that they're like, we do have the answers and shit over there, but niggas don't really care like that. So,
man, Reebok's not really that white.
Yeah, you're right. They are pretty streetwear, but I don't know. I mean, I totally understand what you're saying, though.
I don't really wear much, but besides Nike and Jordan.
Yeah, I've never wore a pair of Reeboks in my life, but I know
I might have
the shorties. I know the shorties used to kill them.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I know Iverson used to kill them. And,
I never had Iverson kicks.
I've had a pair of Ivos. I've had a pair of Ivos once or twice.
Never had Iverson kicks.
I've had a maybe
because
actually my first pair of Adidas sneakers I got was last year.
No, the first pair I had the Crazy 8s.
I've also had Crazy 8s.
I've also had Crazy 8s. I had Crazy 8s
but those are Adidas. Those are Adidas.
Oh, those are Reeboks.
Yeah, those are Adidas.
Well, those are Adidas. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. Well, never.
Beyonce.
Never mind.
I was trying to show him some love, but I guess.
This could go into the topic that we actually was going to speak into.
Oh yeah, this actually does
the representation. So you can start it off. Well, you could introduce it.
Yeah, I've just been having some really good conversation, and I've been seeing people also come to this conclusion, and I think it's kind of polarizing, and it may be a tad bit ahead in the conversation, because right now we're focused on, I guess, the race part. Mm-hmm. And I think in this country there's a bigger picture here as well, because when you look at poverty in this country, there's more in poverty than there is, above the poverty line, living in that middle and wealthier class. Mm-hmm. And that also includes white people. So how do we navigate that conversation? You get what I'm saying? So I think it's putting everything into a big picture where we start to look at classism as one of the things that's also holding this country back, and where they want to keep the poor, and there are predatory ways that the poor are kept poor. Whites make up a large portion of people on public assistance.
Yep.
Large. The Jewish community makes up a huge portion of that.
So it's kind of a misconception that black people are the welfare babies.
Are the welfare people.
And this is not a shot at people on welfare and things of that nature. I'm drawing the parallels here. And what I wanted to talk about was how do we start to have the conversation about classism? Because if we do, then we start to draw, I guess we start to draw some real big questions in terms of how do we navigate that.
Yeah,
as a people, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like first, most people, majority of the population, they got to step back and realize that they're capitalists first, and that they very likely would do anything for $1. Once we come to terms with that, then we can start talking about classism. Because most people swear to God, that they won't do anything for $1. No, and that is so far from the truth. There's a dollar amount that I can put on anything for most people.
I feel like the classism and racism shit it only gets tricky because we aren't really thinking of it from maybe a more simplistic standpoint on like, we should know that certain people of certain races get treated crazy, like in this country. We should also know, like you said, that most people in this country are not making bread like that or living above the certain poverty line. So I feel like when it comes to that, you should know that the racism and the classism are definitely intertwined together. Yeah. And that we should just figure out basically, while we're trying to figure out the classism shit, this is, I feel like, is the problem with classism conversations, is that like people will weaponize racism to try to counterbalance it or to try to deflect the classism problem. And I feel like if we tell those people, first of all, you're bullshitting because you should just know that racism is a thing. Yeah. Like it kind of always will be a thing in America. Yeah, and this is what Fred Hampton was talking about in that video that we played on Black History Month. So if you don't know what we're talking about, Black History Month, go back, listen to it. Fred Hampton discussed it. And this is the thing he was teaching, like, we're fighting on in a race divide. I'm black, you're white, you're Asian, you're green, you're purple. We can't come together. But at the end of the day, you're poor, you're poor, you're poor, you're poor, I'm poor. We're all on public assistance. We have more in common than we do have differences. Differences, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's how do we, and I think race does play a big factor here because we do need to center African Americans as minorities in this country. You know what I mean? That's because if we're gonna unify as human beings and poor people in America, then we also have to really start to put emphasis on these different communities. You know what I mean? There can't be any blanket rules because then one side will get more, being that they're the higher population. You know what I'm saying? So that's why race plays a part, and that's the only way race needs to play a part, where we put aside our differences but also understand our differences as separate communities.
But I think the biggest issue with that is, how can us as black people convince other races to really take us seriously, or to really celebrate and not even celebrate, but to really be like, well, this is black people, this is part of their culture. We respect that. We won't overstep any boundaries when it comes to that. Now we can move on to that conversation.
For every race that's not black race, well, there's only one black race. Yeah. For every group of people that's not black, they gotta understand that what they know about black people is very likely not true, because they learned that from white people. So once people can understand that, right, then you feel me, we can get to the other shit.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like the lack of knowledge and the influx of made up knowledge when niggas write our past, that we don't get to write our own past, is the reason why when poor white people have that, yo, we're poor and we're fucked up out here, and then poor black people have the, yo, we're poor and we're fucked up out here, the ultimate bigger conversation between most of the masses is, I'm white. So we should probably get it first. Or like,
Yeah.
I'm black. I know y'all don't give a fuck about us, but we need y'all to give a fuck about us. So that's what happens, and it just always goes back to race. So it's like you said, like it just has to be about like us kind of respecting each other's cultures and where we're from enough to realize that, like Hampton said, that we all fucking broke. We all hurt out here.
Yeah.
Like literally, there's bigger fish to fry, and like. This can even go back to the conversation we had before about like just the blackness and like black people being together. Like that literally can work for just all people if we all just decide that, like, yo, if we find the common ground of us all being fucked up, we find the common ground of you guys said that this country is for the people. Like if we all decided that we were gonna like oh, I respect your culture for what it is, I just love my culture more, and we could just both mutually respect that, we can move on to the classism conversation and crush it, because then we would have the pure numbers. Yeah,
because like for me, like I could say that I'm Pan-African, but deep down I'm Pan-Human, but the only reason that I'm Pan-African is because I have to convince the Pan-Humans to be Pan-Africans. To be Pan-African, to respect Pan-Africans, at least. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I love all people. I just feel like recently now, even now more than ever, we have to show people that I'm a black person above everything else because of how you guys diminish us so much. Yeah. And it's not because I feel like I'm superior. It's because I literally love myself and I love my culture. And of course, I have a bias because I'm black. But just like nigga, just respect me. Just like you have a bias, and you feel the same way.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, all people is cool, but I'll be on my Malcolm shit, man. I'm for separate but equal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I think that's what we all saying. That's literally we have to all realize that, my nigga, I'm part of my culture. You're part of your culture. You're part of your culture. You're part of your culture. Y'all do dope shit. Y'all do dope shit. Y'all do dope shit. We do dope shit. We all hurt right now in a country that we all living in. Yep. Now we mutually respect each other.
I don't even gotta think you do dope shit.
You don't even gotta do that. Like,
respect you as a human. You human. That's it. Exactly. You human. I don't need. There's no other precursor I need to put on it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
You deserve that human decency and respect as a human. That's a fact. Like just as we all.
That's all we need. Yeah, like to get to any big problem that we got. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said I'm Pan-African, but I'm Pan-Human because I fuck with all humans. It's not that I don't fuck with nobody else, but I have to be Pan-African.
You have to
because first. This is who I am, and y'all need some convincing that we are human beings. So therefore, y'all are the ones that need work.
Nigga, they went through mad time.
The most work we need to do is on us.
They went through so much history trying to convince other people we're not human. So it's like, nigga, apologize.
The classism shit is weird because that's like, it's a race conversation, but it's also like an inter-race conversation because we got to get our own on course first.
That's a fact. Because there's classism within our race.
We literally sit online. I mean, and we partake in it too, jokingly. But we sit online and we watch people and call people broke
all the time,
all day. All the time. I probably called somebody broke this morning.
You would swear that on Twitter, and I only use Twitter because it's a small sample size, but it just seems like the world. You would swear that niggas just hate broke people, like to like almost hate them so much.
It's not true. It's not true because we're all broke.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Most of the world is broke.
If you're not in the 1%, you are broke. I don't give a fuck what you did today. I don't give a fuck where you went last night. I don't give a fuck what you got on. I don't give a fuck how much money you think is in that bum ass bank account. You know what it is?
It's
broke.
It's the illusion.
It's the illusion and the allure.
Because what colonialism does is it tricks you to bypassing your freedoms to saying, okay, well, at least I can afford this. Yeah. And saying this is freedom.
You don't have to accept.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, like you literally. We see it all. We see it. It's
a mind fuck.
That's like. All right, Bob. We just had this conversation on the timeline earlier this week about PTO. And shit like that. And I was just like, I was online playing 2K and shit, and we was talking about like paid time off, and I was just like, yeah, you know what's crazy? Outside of America, like in Europe. Like, they will force you to go on vacation.
Yeah, that ass.
You'll get forced to go on vacation because you're a fucking human being
and you
that needs time off to fucking decompress from doing the same fucking thing every day.
You deserve that. But We don't care about our people. You know
like
why?
in America, like
to buy
the
shit.
country is such a business. Like my man, the conversation started because my man said he started his job with 36 hours of PTO or off rip. Like they giving niggas 30. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But then my other man was like, shit, we get like 3.5 hours every pay period. I'm just like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
I forgot how much was our shit?
A lot. Yo, I think I had like 214 hours of PTO, and I think he got like 180 something.
That's
like
fucking
190 something.
That's fucking crazy, and it's like, I feel like there should be like a federal like guideline to that. Yeah. Because like companies, the way companies give out PTO is just like, yeah, for every 37 hours you work, we'll give you an hour. And I'm just like, what, nigga?
Because the
fuck? How does that make sense to you?
They want us to run ourselves into the ground. They want us to spend all our bread on shit to have that illusion that shit is like lit, that shit is going on. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you know what pays the bills on the internet? Not this is a joke, but you know what pays the bills on the internet? Them likes, them retweets, them goddamn niggas looking at you, niggas engaging in your pictures, niggas engaging in your videos of you having fun, niggas looking at you in your car, niggas seeing that you got all the new sneakers lined up. Like all that shit is just the way the white man is just like, let's motherfucking have these niggas.
That's how
like, be busy.
Yeah, that's how colonialism works, man.
Busy.
It makes you say, oh, I don't have any capital, I can't afford land, I can't afford this, I can't afford. So it's not even presented to you as an option.
But
so
look at my coat.
But
Kanye West is the biggest explanation of this shit ever. Yo, Kanye West is
hold on, before you go forward. But look at my coat. It's real.
That's really
real
it.
Life. Let's sum this up real quick before we move on.
Yeah, nigga.
We cannot afford capital. We cannot afford the land. We cannot afford houses off rip with our own money. We can't afford to buy into a lot of businesses. We can't afford to buy into infrastructure.
But wait. I got the fucking new J's though.
And this is not to shame
anybody.
And this is not to shame anybody in buying.
I'm not shaming y'all.
What I'm saying is,
don't lie.
What I'm saying is, colonialism makes you think that's what being wealthy is, and that's what you know what I'm saying. What the goal is.
The sell of the American dream.
It's the sell of the American dream.
So, and that's why it's called a dream, because it's like my nigga.
That's
like,
why.
You're not really
that's why shit
like
like
in the long run.
When I see people like posting their purchases or posting their shop and shit like that, I'm like, all right, so this is not for you.
It's for other people.
Because, like, a lot of the classism shit that goes on, it's like, I'm just trying to show the rest of the world
I'm good.
that I'm lit.
I'm
good.
better than
I got bread.
where you're at right
I'm
now.
up right now. And
That
it's
shit
just
is
like,
crazy.
that's
That
crazy
shit is
because
fucking wild.
why the fuck do you need to get, why do you need that much approval?
I go out to eat with my homies, right? I got a bag somehow off of something. Why I gotta show niggas that I spent like $10,000 at that table? Why I gotta show niggas that I left like a $500 tip or some shit? Right? It's because niggas, it's two things. It's the seeing is believing thing that like people, the fear of missing out is so crazy. I think it's translated to some new shit where niggas be on some, if I don't record this, if I don't take a picture of this, it never happened.
You know what's crazy? I just seen somebody tweet some shit like that. Nigga was like, yo, me and my girl be cracking up because people will ask us like, yo, y'all broke up? Or like, y'all just still together? And we just be like, yeah, why? Oh, because I don't see you posting no more. And it's just like, what?
Why is
like,
that
doesn't make
to anybody
sense.
else? That's people being
that
nosy.
Doesn't
It has
make
nothing
sense.
to do with other
like,
people.
You shouldn't be posting shit on your social media. Like that shouldn't be
attention. Like
that shouldn't.
Unless like you're really trying to make bread or some shit. If you're marketing some shit, if y'all got a YouTube channel together or some shit,
we talking about regular
we talking about regular people. Okay.
Yeah, like that shit is weird, son. Like I don't have to post something on social media to make it true. Like.
Yep, I do, nigga. I gotta post myself with 10 bands, throw it in, then I hit the whoa afterwards, then I turn my camera around, it's the Lambo in my living room, nigga, I'm on deck, nigga, fuck out of here.
That shit does not, I don't know, man, that shit weird. Like, I understand capturing memories and shit like that. Like after
and people,
like
why would I hog that?
no.
Not good. Why would I hog that? I don't even know how. But yeah.
After, don't mean to bring this up, but R.I.P. Nip. After watching Nip's like Homecoming,
You realize,
like I realized how much capturing memories and shit like that is important.
And that's it.
Because like y'all niggas know I don't take pictures.
Me
I don't
neither.
like taking pictures. I don't care for taking pictures.
Yeah, me neither.
But after
Take mad
seeing
stupid pictures.
all of those like childhood pictures and like pictures growing up and like just all of those moments that people captured. Granted, that's nigga's Nip. He's a celebrity,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's a fact.
But even like intimate moments, like moments that we've never seen type
That's
shit,
a
like
fact.
shit like that is needed.
It's-
but like I don't need to. I can capture those moments and keep them shits to myself. Like I ain't saying people gotta keep everything to themselves, but it's like why the fuck is everything shared?
And I think the point of this is the way that everything is so extreme now. Like people think it's either on this side or this side. It's either you go all the way out and you post a picture all the time, or you don't post no pictures and you cheating or you're not together.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the extreme that people have. Or like even with the money thing. Like you post how much bread you have consistently so we can know that you got bread, or you never post any type of bread shit and you some broke nigga. Like you don't got nothing.
And it's like
so
public perception is too
It's
too
really-
much. It has too much percentage of
and I
people.
don't think people
like,
even
care and shit.
understand
You know
what
what
the
it
word
is?
perception means.
You
Like
know what it
public
is?
perception. Whatever that person sees is what they're gonna think.
Yeah, what they
so
perceive,
that
what
doesn't
they
necessarily
perceive.
have to be who you are for real.
I'm gonna bring in another perspective to this.
Yeah.
It's just that people don't have any purpose, man. People don't have any like they weren't like I didn't grow up with a lot of consciousness and being taught that and stuff like that. I was taught more so religion and shit like that. So a lot of the shit I know, you know what I'm saying, just comes from me going through growing pains and learning what morality is and shutting my mouth. A lot of people don't have that fucking guidance, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
and we living in a time where everything is fucking right in your face. So it's like nobody got time to really sit down and think about, themselves and do self-work and be spiritual because everything is literally right there
And
on your phone.
to piggyback off that, like I feel like I know all of us enough and what we've been through enough to realize that while we were finding out who we were, we really didn't use social media or use a bunch of other people's opinions to sway it.
I found out who I was outside.
And there's mad people who are basically finding themselves through social media, and all the different voices are also clouding their own voice,
That
so
shit-
they don't even know
yeah,
who
that
they
shit
are.
is
They don't
crazy.
even know
Nah,
themselves.
that's a fact. That
They
shit is
losing
crazy,
themselves.
though.
Because I found out who I was outside.
Yeah,
Man. I
facts.
found out like I wasn't pussy outside.
Yeah.
I found out niggas couldn't
Facts.
fuck with me outside. I ain't
Facts.
find that shit out on the internet.
Word
Like
up.
you literally have to like give yourself that time to find yourself without like all the outside
You
distractions.
know what it is
and
too?
shit.
Like with what we dealing with, a lot of people are trying to create personas. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And even regular people, like, they just want a persona, you know what I mean? And they see people that's like successful and be like, oh, I want to be like that persona. But it's like, no, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a
a
fact.
lot of people that make it do put on personas and they say they have these stories and it don't be like that.
Don't be
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
You see them in real life, and it's
Feel
like
me? Like, yeah. Like, a lot of people got backstories that, like, niggas just don't know what the hell is going on for real. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he said, like, I'm not this way because I tried to be this way. Like, I've been this way because of what I've gone through. What I had to be when the fire was on. So, you know what I'm saying? It's different. And I think a lot of people got to sit down and do some fucking self work, man.
I really think that mad people gotta go on what you call them things, retreats. I feel like people need to go on retreats by themselves, not with other people. Like take like a trip or a vacation somewhere where you would like go peep some shit that you fuck with, find out what you like. I feel like we really rely on other people so much.
Before we even go that far, in case you ain't got no money, go to the fucking park and just sit down, put your phone down, and you know what you do? Just think.
Yo, my nigga. Today is 70 degrees. My nigga, when I was at my brokest as a high school kid in the streets during the summertime with all the homies, we had like $5 all together. It's like 7 of us. Niggas would walk across the bridge and just chill, look, people watch, fucking talk to each other, figure out mad shit. Like, you don't have to spend no money to get meditation, to get peace, to like find something that you like. Yeah. Nigga, I take walks around my block when I feel crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Like, or I'll like dead ass just smoke in my backyard and look at the fucking sky and just think about mad random shit.
Yeah, man. A lot of the time you just gotta take
reflect.
a second for yourself. Just stop. Literally stop. All right, I'm gonna sit here. And you gotta go through your emotions. You gotta go through whatever you've been thinking about. You gotta go through everything and just leave it be, or do whatever you can to fix whatever you could fix, and go from there. And give yourself that time. I don't think a lot of people give themselves that time, and then they go on social media and there's so much shit going on. So now you're mad about this, sad about this, unhappy about this, but your own real life is going on. It's just piling up, and you end up projecting. You get what I'm saying?
I'm also say this, but just to piggyback off of that, some of y'all niggas need to cry, man. 100% honestly, and not even on some like just on some sad shit.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, like
some of y'all niggas need to cry.
Right, but these niggas be crying anyway, bro. I'm being 100% dead ass. Like, don't let whatever these niggas be talking about on the internet fool y'all. These niggas is soft. These niggas is very soft. Inside Twinkies, no homo. Like these niggas be crying. They be crying already. They crying too much actually. I need them to stop crying and man the fuck up. Also a part of this conversation, that this is a part of the classism and all that shit too. I need these niggas to stop lying.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
I need these niggas to stop lying.
Once people stop lying about finances,
bullshit. Not even just like finances though, bro.
Just anything. Like, you don't have to lie, bro.
Lying for public perception. Like,
be yourself.
You don't need to be you, my nigga.
Just be yourself.
Be you.
Just
be you. You ain't never been tough.
Just
be you. That's not you.
Honestly, none of that, and in the grand scheme, like lying about all that shit doesn't even matter at the end of the day, because it's like these, like most lying of us are not in no field where it's required to be tough. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, why are you lying about some shit?
Lying about anything.
Or why are you lying about your bread?
For the public to look at you differently is weirdo shit.
It's super weird.
Because
like shorty that got her that pretended like she was a 40-year-old woman. And her pops was like, yo, did you not see that? Her pops was sending her to like Miami University. He was like an OD drug dealer or some shit. Like her family was like an OD drug dealer or some shit. And she was on Instagram pretending to be a 40-year-old woman that owned like a boating company. And that's how they caught him. Because like they checked his taxes after she was wilding. They was like, she goes to Miami University. She gets mad bread every weekend. This nigga makes $20K. Something don't add up, and that's how they caught him. That's exactly it. Why are you lying?
Like people out here really be knowing y'all, and y'all be out here lying like people don't be knowing y'all, and that shit don't make no sense. Like, be who you are. Yeah. The only reason why niggas don't be pulling y'all card is because that shit is embarrassing for them too. Like when I gotta pull your card in front of the world, like I'm embarrassed because I fucking know you, dickhead.
I just feel like that shit would just be much easier if niggas was themselves, man. That's really the
life would be much easier if niggas was themselves.
I just feel like the people
don't know who they are, so how they gonna be themselves?
That's also
right. Right.
They don't know what self to be, nigga.
I think that's a fact. I think the best advice
niggas don't sit down with themselves.
The best advice we could give niggas is don't try to be a persona, just try to make yourself a persona. Like if you literally want a persona, find out who you are, and then put yourself in front of people, nigga, as yourself.
Be the best you could fucking be.
That's a fucking fact.
That's the persona you need, man.
You never want to be the nigga that everyone's just like, that nigga's just like.
Yeah, like.
You never want to be that person. That nigga's just like that other nigga.
Yeah, like they want the persona and the facade, but it's like, oh, I want to do this because this look dope, but it's like, that take work. You get what I'm saying? Put in the work. You feel what I'm saying?
Find your purpose.
Yeah, find your purpose. Put in the work. Find the purpose for yourself.
It's like when you was like, yo, every time you see somebody tweeting caps, you be like, yo, they copy.
That's palm, nigga.
And then niggas like, oh man, people do that.
And,
well, that's what.
And
nigga,
guess what?
Copy
and guess what I added them with? I only know palm,
like,
so I still stand by what I say. Like, what, nigga? I don't care who else tweeting caps. Palm tweets.
Nobody else tweeting caps.
Tweets
How about
caps
that?
But palm. That's it. That's all. Palm invented the caps lock. Look it up.
I did.
It's over that. It's over now.
It ain't about who did it. It's about who did it the best.
Oh, yeah, also.
Honestly, Hove taught y'all that.
Fuck the 76ers. Y'all niggas got smoked today. Shout out the Knicks. They got 14% chance of getting the first pick. That shit sucks, though. You see how they wild out with the draft now? For top 3 picks, each get an equal 14% chance of getting the first pick.
Shit's crazy.
The 5th pick has a 9% chance. That's mad high.
Yeah.
That's fucking super high.
But I'm not tripping about this draft.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping about this draft.
That's a fact.
If we get top 5, we straight.
Yeah, y'all niggas good, man.
We straight. All we need is a top 5 pick. We don't need Zion.
That's it, man. Y'all niggas good.
Niggas just want names. Like, we need a good team.
Niggas suck. I'm very stressed out. I've had a very stressful week, man. There's a lot of crazy shit going on when it comes to the Lakers. Magic Johnson and niggas with the I'm not gonna be here next year.
Yo, I didn't know that's how he did it. Like, when I seen that video, I was like, this how he did it? He was like,
my man, first of all, Trey, cocaine. He was off the coke.
Yo.
Boy, if you watch that whole interview,
son.
His emotions changed way too much and he never stopped speaking the entire time.
He was
the nigga
crying.
said,
He was crying, though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be here. I was like, oh, this nigga was cocaine. Then he was like, she like a sister to me, and like, I was like, well, I'm not living my rich ass life.
I got to hit somebody with that. So they would be like, yo, you coming to this shit? And I'll be like, oh,
I'm not gonna be here. He was so happy about that shit. Yo.
Oh shit. Rob Pelinka, just know, nigga, he wanted to fucking flatbed the shit out of your ass. And ship you up the fucking coast.
When this nigga Magic was like, I fucks with Genie, but Rob, she used to just put me in the room with that nigga. I didn't know him like that. I was like, yo, I fucks with this energy. I don't even care, no, man. LeBron came through, fucked everything up. So did Magic, so did Rob.
Nigga, LeBron came through, fucked everything up. Like Magic inside of nigga.
No, I'm saying, so did Magic and
Magic and Rob Pelinka fucked everything up.
So the narrative is LeBron's a trash Magic quit.
LeBron is not the GOAT because of Magic quit.
Wow.
That's the new narrative. Look, Magic quit because LeBron can't dribble. That's my clickbait headline that week.
He was in the gym, LeBron was like doing that shit. He was like, God
damn it! They say you're like me!
The funniest shit about this whole shit is...
Oh, man.
That
the Lakers are a dumpster fire. And they've been one for
Oh, shit. They fired Luke Walton, too.
Yeah.
Well,
he works for the Kings now. He works for the Kings now. He's the Kings coach. That's white privilege, brother.
That is that. Yo,
that
you know
white privilege.
Do you know the kind of fucking speed?
That's mob times.
Yo,
that's mob times.
First of all, let's talk about the Kings. Let's talk about the Kings. Let's talk about the Kings.
They're a good team.
They are going to fail.
Oh yeah, eventually they are.
No, not eventually.
Oh, you see
next year.
Next year
They're going to get less wins than they got this year. You know why? Because they shouldn't have fired the coach that they fucking had.
That's how I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that. 100%.
I believe they had a good, nice little situation going, and they should have stuck with it.
Vlade Divac think I'm stupid.
Vlade Divac is stupid, but
Vlade Divac thinks I'm stupid though. I see what the fuck is going on here, bro.
Yeah.
You wanted to hire your fucking friend's son.
Yeah. This is white privilege. Literally white privilege. I've never seen a black coach get fired and hired immediately right after. Like I say, like.
Oh no, I have
hours after.
I have. I've seen them be hired to be assistant coaches.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Head coaches, they be like, oh, sorry.
They be like, let's give him a week. They did that to Dwayne Casey with the Pistons. Remember, like when the Toronto Raptors fired him, they was like, The Pistons was kept sending everybody to the interviews. They was like, we might as well let Dwayne interview.
This how teams be doing with white coaches. White coach come in. All right, now, I see you have your system. You want to turn things around. We're going to give you some time.
Yeah, we're going to give you some time to do
it.
We'll
give you about a 2-3 year window to see if we can turn this thing around. All right.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get one team.
Black dude walking in. You have fucking 30 minutes.
You have 30 minutes to hit 10 threes and right after that.
Guess what? Hey, look at me. Look at me, my fucking eyeballs there. What's the name? Derek? You got fucking half an hour. You got half an hour to turn this team around. Or you're fucking out of here. Back to the fucking boondocks, back to your hood and your hip hop music.
Honestly, let's be real. Let's be real.
I don't even know why we're giving
Let's be real. Most GMs and presidents probably don't even really care about basketball like that. So it would be niggas like Derek Fisher and Jason Kidd walking in and they'd be like, what's your name? Jason Kidd? Never heard of it. Anyway, what can you do? What do you know about basketball? What do you know?
Wait, Jason Kidd walked in. He was like, "You're." Oh.
The sad thing is that
They check something.
Are you sure you're?
The sad thing is that the presidents and GMs are usually the niggas who just couldn't make the team.
Yeah.
So now they're the niggas who can make decisions, and they're just like
being dickheads. Yo, remember when you used to cook me, bro? Nah, you're not a coach.
Like, oh,
you're not coach material.
Jason. So you think you can coach?
Hall of Fame or how?
Hall of Fame.
Is your bank account Hall of Fame?
Remember back in '91 when you kept putting me in the post when we were in the first grade?
Hey, let me ask you a question. Remember when you took that spot on the team from me? Looks like I got somebody to replace you.
Looks like we're going to be hiring Danny Ferry.
Yo, I think we should literally fire every GM president of every NBA team.
I've been telling y'all niggas this for like the last 7 years.
Probably absolve.
Niggas is trash at that job. Like that job.
They're so bad at it.
Niggas have gotten so bad at that job that players had to take the power into their own hands.
Wait, no, they're so bad at that job that when somebody does it right, they be like, they're fucking cheating, dude. This is a super.
Niggas are so bad at that job that niggas went to math and science to figure out how to make teams. Like Daryl Morey was like, he was like minus. Crunching the numbers. Oh god damn it! This is it. This is the equation. This is it. This is a winning team.
Niggas were so bad at that job that.
Michael Jordan is one.
LeBron. Yo, listen. You know what's crazy? It's been a while that they've been bad at that job too.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
It's been happening for a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been happening for a while. I want to say since at least 2000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You think Michael Jordan started?
There's no reason.
This could go part of your conspiracy.
Did Michael Jordan start this?
Did he start like the more continue? Because that was around the time when he was retiring, and they was trying to give him those positions.
He kind of did, but he kind of didn't because
there was other players.
He played for a team that had a good front office. They had a good owner. They had an owner willing to spend bread. They had a good fucking GM and president. The niggas were out looking for talent all the time, and they were willing to pay talent to keep the team relevant and championship contenders. Even though they did not fuck with Michael. Them niggas didn't fuck with Michael. Jerry Krause and
they really didn't.
The Lonzo family, they didn't really fuck with him because the nigga was just so arrogant. So that's why they told him Tony Kukoc was better than him. And that's why he retired for a year and a half. Because he wanted to show niggas that you just told this Croatian nigga
that he gonna run the team? Right.
This nigga lives in the village.
Yo, let me ask a question, nigga. How the fuck do they scout scouts? I don't think scouts get scouted, man. Them niggas are not good, bro.
Scouts is just
them niggas are not good.
Scouts is just niggas that used to be ball boys.
How are they not good at seeing niggas?
Because you don't know if you ain't never played ball for real. How you gonna tell me what's good?
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like it should be way stricter.
It's because white people are in charge, so they put other white.
There's no reason why the 01 Sixers, the 07 Cavs were actually teams that made it to the finals.
That's a fact.
There's no reason.
That's a fact.
There's no reason. There's no other all-stars on those teams outside of the two stars that we know. There's no.
The one thing I will say
no
about
other
that
real
Sixers
serious
team, they had the 6th man of the year and defensive player of the year. But it wasn't that great of a team. Aaron McKee and Mutombo, right?
Aaron McKee and Mutombo.
Mutombo got hurt though.
Could Aaron McKee score get 6th man of the year in this NBA today?
I mean,
yeah, you can.
Aaron McKee?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nigga, no.
Now, the
that nigga will be a G League bench player.
Mutombo,
fuck Aaron McKee. Eric Snow, trash.
Mutombo could get defensive player of the year in any decade that he played in.
That's a fact.
But
nah, you're right about Aaron McKee.
I could guard the
AI had no offensive help. AI had no offensive help.
What?
Nigga, Braun, no offensive help. Shit, Kobe went a good 4-year stretch.
But can Kobe see me 1-on-1 full court, nigga?
Right now?
He said 1-on-1 full court.
1-on-1.
That's the most try hard ass fucking game of basketball I have ever heard. 1-on-1 full court? check the ball out. Niggas out of bounds checking it to themselves. All right, my nigga.
Listen, one-on-one full court, I'm just running like from sideline to sideline.
That's a fucking fact.
I'm just running back and forth until you get tired.
One of many tasers. That's why, nigga. Go ahead. Come on, nigga. Go ahead, nigga. Cross again.
But nah, yeah, GMs have been bad. Scouts have been bad.
Officers
has been bad, bro.
They've been trash for a minute. And, players have to take it into their own hands. And then the Warriors came about, so hopefully shit gets better. Mm-hmm. But I doubt it.
I feel like the NBA, if they really want to
LeBron to the Nets.
I feel like if the NBA really want to get All-Star Weekend popping, they should get all the owners and GMs and them to play ball against each other. And then, like, the team that loses, we just start firing niggas.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I like it. Well, let's get into the final hate.
But yeah, final hate, bro.
My final hate is gonna be. My final hate is gonna be for niggas that be lying. I
really hate niggas that be lying, man. I understand.
Especially when I know, like I know that's a lie. You ain't never did that. Stop lying. Niggas know you. This is embarrassing. Go ahead. Embarrassing.
Final hate is gonna be can y'all please stop using tragedy for y'all little stupid ass social media posts?
Oh my God,
man.
please.
Respect the dad, man. Respect people. Respect the dad that's moving on in the transition, man. It's not good moral standing to take a death and make it about yourself, or take a death and make it about a stupid ass tweet that you can use for a clap back. It's not. It's everything ain't for social media. That's why we had this conversation today, because it's like, yo, take yourself out of social media, like
that's
for a second. Like these are people, real shit going on. Like, it's not for that play shit.
Take life serious for half a second.
Seriously, just for half a second. Like, just get that social media shit out your head. It's warping a lot of y'all heads, and a lot of y'all watching this is probably social media. No, you too. You're exactly who we talking about. You that's denying it, that's about to argue. You. I'm talking to you.
Definitely.
Enough of your shit. Take a second, sit the fuck down, and shut the fuck up for a second, and figure yourself out.
Just
You're
meditate.
pissing everybody off.
You stupid ass. Just meditate. You dumbass. Anyway, my final hate is gonna go towards people that don't realize it's getting hot and they don't use deodorant or take showers. Mm-hmm. Like y'all gotta realize the weather's getting better, and like
you gotta chill.
A lot of places that we be at is packed. Like, we in New York, it'd be trains, it'd be elevators, niggas be going to work. People got, like, active jobs, it'd be cubicles. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to deodorize and wash your asses. Like, just... And honestly, I know this might be embarrassing, but you might have to get a second opinion. Like, just don't take a shower and just dip. Like,
Can I give you some people a quick tidbit of information?
Yeah.
A lot of the people that happens to, a lot of people can't smell it, but that a lot of that comes from your diet. And a lot of people's bodies can't process what they're eating correctly, so they spew it out. So your body gets rid of it, and your body has to get rid of it a certain way, and it's coming out through your pores, and that's why you smell that bad. So you might need to switch up your eating habits, and you might need to take extra showers, deodorize, and shit like that. Make sure you put on some extra fragrance, give it a week or two, and if I'm lying, I'm flying. I promise you.
Yeah, like that, and that's not even me being malicious or being jokeful. Like, nigga, like, we
malicious,
just need...
Be jokeful.
Yeah, let's be malicious and jokeful.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers be moving too much, and it's fucking disgusting. We have parties, we had events, y'all niggas is trying to hit the wall, and it's fucking gross. We're adults. We're fucking adults. We're all fucking adults.
So
please, it's fucking gross. Like, just stop. And the humidity's rising. Shit is crazy. Like, y'all just get a second opinion.
I just want y'all to know I'm disgusted.
Shit is fucking nasty. But yeah,
I'm disgusted and I'm nasty.
It's my fucking final hate.
Alright, y'all. We out here, man.
Yo, I just want to say this, right? I don't got beef with y'all. Whoever it is out there, I don't got beef with you.
Facts.
I am non-violent.
Yeah.
Yo,
This
niggas is on
forward.
11 black people type
I
shit.
am.
Yeah, facts.
I am not gonna hurt you, black man.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God.
The most I'm gonna do if we get there, I'm gonna
Unless
ask
you make me.
Yeah, unless you make me, man. We want peace. We want fucking
But just know,
unity, man.
I want you to be great. As great as you can fucking possibly be.
I'm gonna be honest, I might be on the opposite wave than them. I might hit you with a champagne bottle or some shit while they talking to you.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean that's still here, but just know
It's an option.
My
it's
first-
it's
my
not
first-
off the table.
my first
It's not
option
on the table, but the
is
first
to
option
love you,
is to
my
love you.
nigga. One love.
I love y'all.
Love y'all.
Black power. Power to the niggas. That's my new motto.
I don't
That
think
could
these
be- that could be
niggas.
the
I don't
whole-
think these niggas got enough money to sponsor us, but fuck with them. They cheesecakes is alright.
Yeah, Charlie's is alright.